What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Mikey Reacts back in with another reaction video. You are now watching another episode of Mike and Clark TV. Welcome in. If y'all can see by the look of the title and by the look of the thumbnail, y'all already know what we're getting into. TikTok conspiracy theories. It's on you. Take us on. Y'all haven't seen me in a minute. There's a perfectly good reason for it. But now, since everything has been taken care of, your boy is now debt free. We're going to be making these videos every Monday. Every single Monday, I'm dropping one of these kind of videos, reactions. All right, not to keep you guys waiting any longer, let's go ahead and get right on into it.
Could Donald Trump be America's last president? There's this book called The Last President by Ingersoll Lockwood. The main character is a boy named Barron Trump who is a time traveler, which coincidentally is the name of Trump's son. And then the book starts off in New York City on Fifth Avenue. Trump has a tower on Fifth Avenue. In the book, it's a very politically divided America, which ends up leading to the last president. In the book, Barron Trump becomes good friends with someone named LaFayette Pence. So we got Trump and Pence co-starring in The Last President. Now here's where it gets really trippy. John Trump, Donald Trump's uncle, was the engineer who worked on Tesla's inventions. If you've never heard of Nikola Tesla, he was defamed by Thomas Edison for making free alternative energy, which wasn't profitable. One of the apparent inventions of Tesla was anti-gravity time travel, which was one of the machines that Donald Trump's uncle was working on, but it was inconclusive. And to top it off, look up FBI Vault Nikola
By the way, do your own research. Do your own research.
Tesla. It says he's from a different planet.
Crazy conspiracy theories, part 4. And today's conspiracy theory is about mind control.
Ooh, it's the like button.
Today, we're talking MK Ultra. And no, MK Ultra is not the latest Mortal Kombat game. And I'm going to tell you, this one's much different than the previous conspiracies we've done, because this one is true 100%. MK Ultra was a project by the CIA that actually applied mind control techniques to unwilling participants. That's right, on US Canadian citizens. This included drugging them with psychoactive drugs such as LSD. The idea was to try to figure out how to mind control hostages to get the most amount of information. Some of the things they did included electroshocks, hypnosis, isolation, even verbal and sexual abuse, and other forms of torture to their own citizens. This happened at over 80 locations in the United States and Canada. While all the files from the 1950s project were ordered to be destroyed, it became public in 1977.
Be sure to do that.
Follow Brittany on Instagram. You might notice that her account is a bit strange. I'll show you. So here's her Instagram. You can see that kind of her selfies are taken by someone else, it looks like, and they're all pretty much the same angle. Her makeup is super messy. She's wearing pretty much the same clothes in all her posts. Now Brittany does post a lot of dancing videos on her Instagram, and I've noticed she's done this one thing repeatedly. I'll show you what I mean. These are two separate videos, and you can see that she keeps doing whatever the fuck that is. If you go on her comments, all her fans, all these people are saying, Brittany, are you okay? This and that, da 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 da. Tell me why she posts this.
The first question that you mainly ask me is what my favorite song is.
Girl, you know no one asks about your favorite fucking song.
And the first main question that you guys ask me is what's my favorite holiday.
In both videos, she's swaying back and forth, which could mean she's nervous, but why was she nervous? In this post, she said, natural light reveals the magic in your eyes. Her mascara says, call 911.
Here's a fun NBA conspiracy for you. In the 2017 NBA playoffs, a player named Markieff Morris, who played for the Washington Wizards, hurt his ankle in Game 1 versus Celtics. This was only 11 minutes into the game, and he didn't return. The injury looked like he would be out for a couple weeks, and no one expected him to play in Game 2. But he did play in Game 2, and he played as if he was never injured. In fact, he had his best game statistically of the playoffs at that point. Here's where it gets interesting. Markieff Morris has an identical twin brother named Marcus, who also plays in the NBA. His brother was playing for the Pistons, who were already eliminated from the playoffs. The theory is that Marcus played for his brother, because both brothers have the exact same tattoo.
I know what they're going with this.
Have you guys heard the conspiracy?
Marcus played in the game for Markieff.
This one is fucking crazy. For those who don't know, Steve Jobs was the co-founder of Apple who helped launch it to where it is today.
Facts.
Sadly, he passed away back in 2011 after his battle with pancreatic cancer.
Yes.
Or did he?
Or did he?
In 2019, Reddit went fucking crazy when one of its users uploaded a picture of a man in Egypt. A man who looks identical to Steve Jobs. People started lighting up the comment section, but not to disprove it, but to say that they believe it. People are convinced because not only did Steve Jobs specify that he would want to go to Egypt one day, but he was also heavily into Buddhism and spirituality, hence the way this man is dressed. Steve Jobs was also known for crossing his legs while sitting and holding his hand to his chin while he was in deep thought, like the man right here. And everyone said he was just crazy enough to do it. The only thing disproving this theory is that the man is wearing an analog watch, not an Apple Watch. But if you were hiding, would you wear the watch of the company you founded? What do you think?
This is Stanley Myers. He created a car that...
I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. There are some real conspiracies out there that are, just to say the least, absolutely mind-numbing. For real. And like I said, this is only part one of a 4-part conspiracy theory TikTok series. If y'all enjoy stuff like this, if y'all enjoy videos like this, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Because I'm telling y'all, every Monday, I'm going to be making a video for my reaction channel. For real. So y'all already been getting the vlogs on my cannabis channel. And that's very good. I'm going to start doing more for myself. But like I said, some of these conspiracy theories, man, they'll have you going down a rabbit hole for years and years and years and years. And they're fun. They're fun to talk about with your friends. There's a lot of truth that gets brought up in, conversations like that. So for me, anytime you want to kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Anytime you want to just kind of have a nice civil conversation with your friends and kind of blow their mind with something they may never have heard before, that's always fun, for real. So like I said, we got about a minute out for the rest of this video. I'm going to play it on out. And like I said, if you enjoy content like this, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for all future alerts and updates.
on water. Well, hydrogen, but water. See, this invention would have changed the world. So a lot of oil-rich nations were sitting there and trying to buy the patent from him, but he wouldn't sell. If the world wasn't dependent on gas anymore, imagine how much money would change hands. Since they couldn't buy the patent, they sat there and tried to debunk him. They claimed he was a fraud and all that. While still trying to buy the patent, our own government and foreign governments started to harass him. He said he feared for his life. Then guess what happened? He went to a restaurant with his brother to meet some Belgian investors, and he died. He died yelling and screaming and throwing up black shit, saying that he was poisoned. But the coroner said he had a brain aneurysm, and now his brother refuses to talk about it. He also did a whole video on exposing the New World Order.
Subscribe for more. Be sure to leave a like and comment. I appreciate all of you guys who, if you stayed to this point in this video for real, I appreciate it, and it doesn't go unnoticed. Like I said, every Monday we're gonna be making a video like this, long format, short format, just as long as we are enjoying ourselves and I'm pushing this content out. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to go ahead and we're going to leave it right there for now. This is going to be your boy, Mikey Reacts. Thanks for watching another episode of Mike O'Clock TV. Until next time.